everybody. My name is Puppet from the Catahoula Gaming channel. And Painter doesn't need an introduction because he's not in the game with me, but he's here.
I have no time for this.
So, no, I'm not playing Terraria. Oh, man.
What took you so long? You need to get in there.
What is this place?
This is where they're holding my daughter. After I evaded your agents, I followed one of those fanatics, and he led me here.
Where's she?
He said she was on one of the upper floors, but no one is allowed to go up there. These lunatics are armed. They'll shoot anyone who tries. What are they going to do to her?
It's okay. Mr. Stanek, stay here. I'll take care of it.
Welcome, Seeker. The Ascension is near.
Another pilgrim preparing.
Have you been sent to assist the Ascension?
There was an attempted break-in last night.
Apologies, brother, but access beyond this point is restricted.
Restricted to who? For a church?
The Ascension is upon us today, and the Chosen have already gone forward. The rest of us will have to wait our turn.
Well, I guess I'll get in line then.
Be patient, Seeker. Your turn will come soon.
Part of the Ascension?
You will be. This is only the...
You're not going to the bank, are you?
Like I said, the bomb maker.
Can tell us everything, I know. But we're talking about a bioweapon, Adam. Once that vault is cleared out, whatever information was stored on the Orchid will be wiped clean. Gone.
Yeah, I get it.
Time is the enemy right now, Adam. I hope you reconsider.
Surprised my character could even fit in there.
Access granted. I hope you find this bomb maker, Adam, because I just watched a convoy of armored vans leaving the bank.
VersaLife cleared everything up.
Yep, we just lost the best chance we had to find out how to counter the Orchid.
Very quiet considering you're doing a live stream.
Yeah, it's quiet because my back hurts.
Becoming old men.
I know, right? Normally, if you watch my other streams, Quentin says I sound like a robot. Not like a robot. He said that I sounded like a basic mainstream YouTuber, which, like I said, I'm not sure if that's a fin. If that's
So many have found their way.
what?
good thing or a bad thing?
You're not
Yeah, I
going to the
know.
bank, are you?
Like I said, the bomb
He
maker.
said that even he
Can tell
wasn't
us
sure,
everything,
so
I
I was
know,
like,
but
alright,
we're
well.
talking about a bioweapon, Adam. Once that vault is cleared out, whatever information was stored on the Orchid will be wiped clean, gone.
Yeah, I get it.
Time is the enemy right now, Adam. I hope you reconsider. I hope you find this bomb maker, Adam, because I just watched a convoy of armored vans leaving the bank.
VersaLife cleared everything out.
Yeah, we just lost the best chance we had to find out how to counter the Orchid.
This chick needs to calm herself down. Talking about how important the Orchid is. By the way, if you guys didn't watch the last episode, we watched a little playthrough, I guess? Not like a little playthrough, but like a little video
Access
about
granted.
what killed Talus Rucker. And what killed him was something named the Orchid, and I had the chance to go and get it, but I'd rather save someone's life than stop a bioweapon. Besides, I don't think the Orchid's going to be that big of a problem.
No trace of it. No! Not now! I can't handle this!
Falling for that trick.
Lucky spiders!
Oh, and by the way, if you guys are interested in what Painter's streaming, he's playing Diablo.
Diablo 3! Bitter Souls. They're the Shadow Warrior. Right. Why is the little kid a ruler of the giant palace? Oh fuck.
Everyone, I'll be right back.
Oh shit. Oh shit! Ah, snakes! Snakes! Ah!
So you guys have fun listening to Painter talk.
Hi! How's it going, guys? I'm just decapitating snake people. Oh yeah. Hi. Hey, what's going on? It was an interesting fight. Words, more words. Yes. I'm sorry, people. I'm not more of the talking type. I'm more of action, screaming. So yeah! Oh, god damn it! Kill the fucking snakes, kill the fucking snakes. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, shit. Not enough hatred, not enough hatred, not enough hatred. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm safe. God damn it. No matter where I go, there's another fucking enemy. Oh shit. And my control's about to die. Son of a bitch! No. 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 How you guys doing? The fucking dialogue between the characters is just... It feels like you're my older brother. Is that wrong? No. Well, I won't give you any advice on that. Why? Why, game? Why must you make me like you? Yeah, I got new pants. What the fuck are you losing? Ah, you fucking midgets! Sorry. These bodies grown warriors? Dear God, it's a living paradise. Little midgets! Little demon midgets! For those who want to know my channel, I am from the Echoing Flame. Damn. I don't know. I am dealing with the sewer. Surprised I haven't found turtles. God damn you, sandlings! Ooh. Oh. What the fuck is that? Snake, motherfucker, I'm a snake. I'm a snake, motherfucker, I'm a snake. He's breaking his fucking tail! Guys, the torturer! The Reaper of Pain. Oh! That was easy. Is it sad that the first boss was more tougher than the other two? Yeah, maybe a little. Woo! Mother-daughter reunion! Emma will want to murder them! Door's throat. Throw up. Ah. What? Oh, cutscene. I want my new pants. Fuck yeah. Pants.
I'm back.
Oh,
Oh,
yes. Interesting dialogue. Yeah.
remember you were the only one here, so.
You want to tell the viewers of our one moment that would be a perfect to be continued?
Which one?
I'm tempted to say GTA.
Which one? No, mine will always be the Fortnite one.
You stared at the rocket!
The missile. All you see is I just look up, missile looks right back, and it just takes us down. Oh, man.
We would have survived.
Anomaly detected.
Yeah, look for a hand.
Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Air crossbow. No, I want a hand crossbow. Alright, that's one. That's a regular crossbow. Nail splitter, how's you? Yes. You. God damn it, I don't have enough.
Alright.
Where is this bitch leading?
Clean up here. Over.
Remain cautious.
What's wrong with going into the sewer? You bitch. A lost boy. And an old mother. Oh, the refugees. Well, refugees. Thank you.
I'm so happy
they
because
explode
I
on-
made this coffee just perfectly.
Wait, what?
I said I'm so excited because I made this coffee just perfect. And I knew he just said I cooked it perfect.
Nice job.
Warning, never cook your coffee.
That's bad. Don't become puppet. Well, actually, I should say don't become me, because I'm more of a tea person, but I actually make badass coffee.
Technically, whenever you do make coffee, it is cooking coffee.
Technically, but the correct term is brewing.
Oh, whatever.
Anomaly
There
detected.
you go. That's the
Trace
correct
program
term.
initiated. Access granted.
Well, crap,
Thank you,
that's the
skeletons.
third landmine that nearly killed me this day. My viewers probably question why on earth am I so bad at noticing landmines.
Anomaly detected.
You guys haven't seen anything until you see us play
Granted.
7 Days to Die.
Oh dear God! Don't remind me.
Alright. Painter, I know that you respect this rule better. I'm watching a cutscene, so you know the
What's
rules.
going on out there? I told you I was not to be distant. Oh my. Come in. Come in and let me see you. How did you get in here? And how did you know to come now? Tonight of all nights, when we are finally ready to answer the call of the machine god's infinite wisdom. Surely, your arrival here is not coincidental.
I'm looking for Allison Stanek.
Of course you are. And you have found her on the eve of her greatest achievement. But do you seek counsel? Assistance in your prayers or meditations? Or are you here to join us? To free yourself from this prison of flesh and give yourself to the glory of the singularity? If there is any way your High Priestess can be of assistance to you, I am more than happy to provide.
I want to ask you about the bombs you built for the attack on Ruzicka Station.
Is that all? My augmented brother Victor is a brave man and a great leader. When he asked me to build some of my little ones for him, I was proud to accept.
I know Victor. If he's behind these attacks, I'd like to have a talk with him.
After our flesh flood oppressors sent one of their dogs to murder Talos Racker, Victor moved his base of operations to a research center in the Swiss Alps. Garm, I believe it is called.
Garm? Okay, I got it.
That is why you came here? You entered this sacred place to solicit my help against Victor's holy revolution? Traitor! Blasphemer! And I believed you were one of us.
I am. I just have a more inclusive idea of who us is.
Then you have become their willing slave. But not I. I have felt the boots of the police as they spat on me and mocked me for who I was. I could have lain down, like you. But I persevered. And the machine god has given me my reward. I emerged from the crucible enlightened.
Okay, so this lady's psychotic.
Your father told me you were once a soldier, a defender of innocent people. Now you help murderers. You need to find yourself again. You've let them turn you into someone you're not.
Who the fuck are you to tell me who I should be? You do not get to decide that! I have had enough taken from me! All the augmented have. Only when the last throat of the flesh flood has been slit, and their filthy blood overflows the sewers of the world, will they have gotten what they deserve.
What was that? Is that a Reaper wannabe?
Your father isn't augmented, and he doesn't deserve to die. He never did anything but support you. And there were people just like him at Ruzicka Station. Good people who could have helped our cause, but your bombs killed them.
Sorry, Enchantress.
You are right. I do not truly believe all the non-augmented should die. It is unfortunate that some more innocents will be lost while the revolution continues.
Continues? What do you mean, more attacks?
Of course. You don't think I built only 3 of my little ones for him, do you? I gave him enough to bring down the entire city. But soon, I shall be free of these mundane matters.
Hey, we're not done here. Allison? Oh, shit.
It is time. It's time now. The body is the prison. Augmentations are the key. The consciousness is all.
Cast off the bounds of flesh and blood. Embrace the singularity.
Allison, stop! I know what you're doing. I've seen this kind of tech before. It ended badly.
You think death matters to us? Only our bodies will die. Our minds will depart this corporeal shell and merge with the divine consciousness of the machine god. This
Kinda happy I
is
chose
essential.
this route.
Have you never heard of it? It is a great shame.
I'm more interested in preventing another attack. What's Victor's next target?
I do not know, and I do not care. An entirely new existence beckons to me. When I become one with the machine god, I will be free of all the petty concerns of this physical plane.
Nice cube. Where can I use?
No, you won't. What do you think a mind is except thoughts and memories? When you leave your body behind, what you'll take with you is your past experiences. And your feelings about them.
No, I hope you are wrong, brother. But I fear you are right.
Well,
This
damn.
world is nothing but agony and suffering, or the futile attempt to avoid them. Moments of happiness are quickly shattered by this reality. The Ascension is our only hope of deliverance.
Your church is based on the idea that you're born into this world, you get augmented, you become enlightened, and you ascend. That means there is inherent value in this world. It's where you learn the lessons that make enlightenment possible.
Your view of my fate is simplistic, and yet in spite of that, I feel that I am on the precipice of an
Bless you.
It cannot be coincidence that you have made yourself known to me on this most holy of occasions. You are a sign from the machine god that I am to remain here a little while longer. I am not yet ready to ascend. I will spread wisdom to the rest of the world.
My job in this world is to stop people like Victor, and I need your help to do that.
Of course, my dear prophet. I am honored to assist you. Please, wait here.
Oh great, so now she thinks that I'm a prophet.
Take this. You can use it to defuse my little ones. It felt good for a change. To build something that saves lives instead of taking them.
Agent Jensen?
Over here.
I am under arrest?
People's lives were cut short, Allison, because of bombs you made.
None of my children will suffer for what I did.
You have my word.
When you confront Victor, be merciful. Remember, he is your brother.
Right. Smiley, Stanek and her escorts are on the way back in now. I need to talk to Miller. He back yet?
No, but just a sec. I'll get him on the line.
Jensen, you and Fletcher find something?
It's bigger than we thought. Where can I meet you?
At Chicane's place. We're flying there now. Miller out.
Huh. Well, I just stopped
Jensen,
a bunch of crazy machine
you still got that
people
calibrator
from,
on you? If you
blowing
do,
up the
man,
place.
I'm ready to optimize that crazy system of yours. I got everything I need now to fix you up real good.
You mean the way you fixed me up last time?
No, no, no. This is gonna be different, huh? On Vaclav's honor. Just get to the lab, and you'll see.
Leave us alone!
Why do they harass us?
place is empty.
We got the head crazy thanks to you, eh?
Can't believe she was going to kill us. I saw your goons again. Why did they take her? She is the victim here.
Mr. Stanek.
Poor dude.
She confessed to the crime. She made the bombs. Hundreds of people were killed. And now she's accepting the consequences of her actions.
But they manipulated her. Corrupted her.
No, they didn't.
But...
I'm sorry. It could have been much worse.
You're right. I know. You did what you could. Thank you, Mr. Jensen.
Keeping an eye. Adam, it's Arya. I just heard what happened. God, right outside your apartment?
What happened outside my apartment?
Someone got all their implants torn out. Was left to bleed to death in the alley. When I first heard where it was, I thought...
I'm fine, Arya. It wasn't me.
Be careful going home. It's not the first one of these I've heard about.
Wait, what? No, I'm not gonna go fix anything. Someone got their implants torn. They're augmented. What? Okay, so we got an aug killer out here apparently.
And you're normal.
Can't let them get away. And to tell us. I must talk to you about what happened.
My character definitely is not.
I've been given the same order as you were.
I know all about our order.
My character is an augment.
Do me a favor, eh? Orders are orders. I know all about our orders. Do me a favor, eh?
I recognize.
What? Well, true, but like I said, this was an augment who got killed. I wouldn't have done this.
We're neighbors. I've seen you in our building. You're very difficult to miss. By chance, did someone send you to investigate?
No, no one sent me. What happened here?
It's horrible. An augmented woman was killed, just outside of where we live. She looks like she was my age.
Do you have any idea who she was?
No, I've never seen her before. It's so sad that nothing will be done about this. Aug victims are not high on the list of police priorities. To them, it's like a dog lying in the street. You're not a cop, are you?
I was a cop once. Old habits die hard.
In America?
Yeah, Detroit. It was a long time ago.
I bet you have a lot of experience. You're used to this sort of thing.
What about you? What's your interest in all this? Morbid curiosity?
Oh, no. I want nothing more than to go home. Detective Montag, he's making me stay. He thinks I saw something.
Did you see something?
Maybe. I think I would rather not say, to be honest. Because if I had seen something, and if I started talking about it, wouldn't that put me in danger?
It's natural to be scared.
Then you understand. I don't want to get involved if I don't have to.
Sure, I understand. You don't know anyone here. But there's a chance this could happen again. The more you're willing to cooperate with the police, the better the odds of catching whoever's responsible.
I know. It's just that I don't trust the police. I would feel safer with someone like you. You have more reason to be invested in this than they do. You're augmented, like the victim was. And you look like you could actually protect me.
It's not my case.
But maybe you could help. Please, neighbor. Talk to Detective Montag.
I am
At least see
positive
how
I
it's going.
searched every corner of
Make
this
sure he
map.
doesn't think he's on vacation just because the victim is an aug.
What is it telling me?
I'll talk to the officer.
Thank you. Suppose I end up remembering something later. Is there a way for me to contact you?
It's telling me that
You
someone's
planning to
calling
run
me.
off on me already?
The first chance I get. There are times for standing in the cold, but this isn't one of them. I just want to go home, bolt the door, and never come out again. Of course, I will wait for Detective Montag to say it's okay first. And I'll still try to answer whatever questions you may have.
I can give you access to my info link. You should feel free to use it if you have to.
Thank you, neighbor. Talk to you about what happened. How come she talks to him and not to me?
I'm not Montag. I don't need your help.
If it wasn't for Johnny, I might have pegged you for this. Away from the crime scene, sir. You want me to keep giving you up?
So, Daria was actually talking to you, huh? I could barely get 2 words out of her. What did she say? Did she see anything?
You mean your witness over there? She's not sure yet.
How can she not be sure? Either she saw something or she didn't.
She's scared. She thinks she might be in danger. I told her she'll be fine and that whoever did this would be caught. I'd like to believe that's true.
Sure, so would I. But as you can see, the victim was like you, augmented. That makes things a little more complicated, eh? Being a cop in this city, it's not always about doing the right thing, or about doing things the right way.
I was a cop for 12 years. I know all about getting bad orders. The difference between what you're told to do and what you know is right.
Tell me about it. So, how did you reconcile yourself with those kinds of orders?
I quit.
I'm 2 months away from the beach. I'm not quitting. But I respect your idealism.
It was a long time ago. I work for Interpol now.
Interpol, huh? Listen, off the record, I've been told to forgo any unnecessary investigation. I want you to know, it's not my idea of how things should be done.
Who told you to forego the investigation?
Men who spend more time making policies than arrests. They want the victim's husband, Johnny Gunn, ex-PMC operative. Heavily augmented.
All right. So if you're not comfortable with this, if you know things aren't being handled the way they should, why not do something about it?
I thought I just did. Just because my hands are tied doesn't mean Interpol can't conduct a parallel investigation. Crime scene's right over there, and Johnny lives just a couple of blocks from here.
I never said I was gonna work your case for you.
Sure you did. Isn't that more or less the promise you made your little friend over there? She won't talk to a cop because she doesn't trust us. Smart girl. Look, my orders are to arrest the husband. You take a look around. Get to Johnny before my guys do. Who knows? Maybe we'll actually learn something.
I'll let you know what I find.
Careful of the evidence.
Interpol. Who do they think they are?
Away from the crime scene, sir.
Ow!
Just because Montag trusts him doesn't mean I do. Something is going to push them into
I think
attacking.
you found something. Give it a rest, huh?
Pretty obvious what happened here.
Are you a journalist?
No, but she was. And she had enemies.
I hear there's been a series of these.
Tabloids write that shit, so-called.
Could be right around the corner.
Fuck walking this.
I have some questions for you.
I will cooperate. You have promised to help, and so I will try to help as well.
What were you doing here?
I was looking for Starlight, my cat. There was lightning and suddenly this flash of certainty. That's when I knew something awful was happening.
Where were you exactly?
In the shadows. My head was down. I couldn't move. Oh God, stupid Daria. I shouldn't have gone out today. The energies were all wrong.
Is there anything else I should know about you?
You want to know about Daria? What is there to tell? Small town girl came to the big city to escape her problems, to try and become someone else.
Did it work?
Not really. You can't escape yourself. You can't just come to a big city and expect all your problems to seem smaller. It doesn't work that way.
How did the attack happen? What was the killer doing?
He was on top of her, cutting the evil out. That's what he called it. I mean, I think.
So you heard his voice?
Very clearly, yes. He sounded confident, authoritarian, like a general commanding troops.
What did he say exactly?
It is time to make you whole again.
Can you remember anything about what the killer looks like?
To be honest, I saw more of the shadow than the man. I remember he was very big. The shadow, it covered everything.
So you can't describe him?
Not the face, no. His clothes, he was wearing something very dark. Black, maybe blue.
Was he augmented?
He moved like an augmented man, but I can't say for sure.
Why is it you don't trust the police to take care of this case?
I have bad memories of the police.
What kind of memories?
Get calls I didn't want. Tickets I didn't deserve. The policemen here are worse than children. Former captains of high school sports teams who will never recapture their years of glory.
I was captain of the debate team in high school.
Yes, well, debate is different.
What's your take on Montag? You ever meet him before tonight?
I went to the station once, years ago, to complain about the ticket. Detective Montag is the one they send you to handle the paperwork.
How'd he do?
He did fine. The point is, he's a desk jockey. Look at him, he's lost out here. The cops who know how to catch killers, they're not the ones sent to investigate murdered ox.
I'm gonna do what I can to help the investigation.
Good luck.
Ah! She's just lying. They should at least cover her up.
I see.
What a fucking city.
You got a place to stay, Clank?
Shit. Did you hear? Talos Rucker's dead.
I heard that somewhere, yeah.
Yeah. Pretty cool, right? Now we can get some real progress. He was making us look like wimps.
That's a little harsh, isn't it? Rucker didn't deserve what happened to him.
Something tells me our politics aren't the same, Jensen. Me, I think this whole martyr thing is exactly what we need. But, let's maybe focus on things we can agree on, huh? Like optimizing that crazy rig of yours. You got a calibrator for me or what?
All right. Please, tell me this is what a neuroplasticity calibrator looks like.
That's the one! Okay, this won't take long, I promise. And don't worry, man, I never screw up 2 in a row. Spent a lot of time prepping for this one.
Just try not to take anything.
That wasn't so bad, right? How do you feel?
I feel fine. I feel lighter.
I fixed you. Death to all your limits. Whatever implant you want to activate, you activate. 0 consequences.
That sounds pretty good. Thanks, Kohler. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Just get out there and make me proud. Go make use of all that cool shit.
Alright. So obviously I'm not gonna let the murderer get away, so let's go after him. Or them. We've almost hit an hour of streaming, so that means I don't know, we'll see. I might get an extended stream day.
Hate to see what these hogs have done.
Hope all your paperwork is in order.
Of course, officer.
One moment. Transmitting ID scan. Got it. Everything checks out. You're free to go.
Who would even listen to that crap?
I know some girls.
Don't try it, pal.
Fix it before trouble.
Legislation is to ensure that
where you going?
Oh, fun.
Did you bring anything to drink? You bust into a man's home, you should at least bring a drink.
Are you Johnny Gunn?
That's right. What do you want?
Have you heard about your wife?
Which one?
Excuse me?
I've been married a bunch of times. Which wife are we talking about?
The dead one. The one whose body they found torn apart by some animal.
She has a name, you know. Angie to those who knew her, Angela to you.
So you did know already?
Your detective friend called, told me to sit tight and wait for you, so here I am, sitting tight, being cooperative.
Is that a bell tower patch on your jacket?
Yeah, so?
Let's just say I'm familiar with bell tower.
What does that mean? Familiar how?
I've gone up against them before. Seen a lot of them die.
Yeah, well, guess that makes two of us. I was in New South Wales. I saw my share of dead.
Australia? You were there during the Civil War?
That's right. And that was only the beginning. Not my first choice, believe me, but, Bell Tower wasn't all that big on choice. Send you where they want, make you do what they want, replace parts of you whenever and however they want.
I didn't choose to be augmented either. Not when it first happened.
Apparently we're supposed to be grateful. Alloy's so much better than skin, right? At least, that's how they sold it to me.
For some things it is. Not for everything.
I can walk through fire, but sand won't stick between my toes. I can shove a knife through my hand, but I can't trust what I feel. Even my dreams are made of alloy.
Both of your hands are made of alloy?
Fingers are for human beings, Mr. Gunn. What you have is so much greater. And then they told me what they wanted me to do, and what would happen to me if I didn't. Well, let me tell you something. That's not me anymore. Hasn't been for a very long time.
They found a partial print on Angela's neck. Belongs to whoever strangled her.
My hands were designed to kill in wars no one's ever heard of. I couldn't leave a trace on someone's skin, even if I wanted to.
They did it so you can kill better.
So I'd never get caught. Ironic, right? Being a good killer is probably what saves me here. Or, you still think I killed Angela?
I'm sorry for what Bell Tower did to you.
Don't be. They gave me tools they wanted me to have. That it was in their interest for me to have. But the decision to use them, that was all me. Now, if you don't mind, I'd very much like to be left alone.
Lost their job when the collective leaked classified corporate documents, causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt.
You got me mixed up with someone else. It happens all the time.
Oh, hello.
City run by criminals.
Not now, Mr. Jensen.
Wish we could just shoot, eh?
By the way, I told Daria to go home. I really don't think she saw anything.
All right, I have some questions about the murder.
Before we go any further with this, I need you to know something about Johnny Gunn. He's not a good man. I may not like how my bosses are targeting him, but that doesn't mean he's innocent. So, you know, just make sure you're here for the right reasons.
Why else would I be here?
I don't want this to turn into some kind of crusade. Bad men do bad things. In a perfect world, we arrest them for the right reasons, but, well, the world's not always perfect.
How long have you been a cop?
Too long. And of all the ways to go out, eh?
What do you mean?
I mean being assigned a case like this. It's HQ's little joke before sending me off to retirement. Oh, but don't worry about me, eh? I'm a survivor. I can make it through this.
This case is a joke to you?
I didn't say that. I said it's a joke to HQ. They know I haven't left my desk in years. But that doesn't mean I'm not qualified. Just a little rusty.
People hold a hell of a grudge against Hogs, ever since the incident.
Yes, and?
Well, good thing the cops here are such professionals. Part of being a police officer is treating everyone the same, right? Og or no Og.
It's not that simple, and you know it. A police force isn't some abstract ideal of what justice and law should be. It's an instrument of those in power. A reflection of the society it protects.
I haven't been seeing a whole lot of protection out there.
Well, that depends who you ask.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
You'll only arrest the victim's husband if the evidence tells you to, right? It's not enough that he's an Og, and that your bosses want him to go down.
I'll hold my guys off for as long as I can. But unless you can prove someone else killed Angela, or at the very least that Johnny didn't, I don't have much choice. That's why I'm trusting you to talk to him. Give me your honest opinion on what happened here.
Yeah. Why are you trusting me exactly?
Because you gave me the impression of being qualified. Because I'm big enough to admit that maybe I can use the help, and between you and me, because the thought of confronting a man like Johnny Gunn scares the shit out of me.
I'm guessing Puppet's not here again.
I'm here, I'm just being very quiet.
I'm here because I don't like the idea of someone killing people right outside my window. Maybe he's out there right now, targeting that poor witness.
Still going, and they're just
Maybe he's just looking for any chance to do it again.
Fair enough, Mr. Interpol.
Wait, what?
Is the stream still going and they're just listening to your silence?
No, I've been going through different dialogue options and letting them listen.
Do you know if the victim had any enemies?
I know she and Johnny didn't get along. Other than that, I really couldn't tell you.
I spoke to Daria. She's able to confirm that the suspect is male. Other than that, she's all over the place. I think she's pretty shaken up.
Yeah, well, can't blame her. I would be too. You seem to have made a good impression, though. Ever since you got here, she seems different, calmer. You know, I met my first wife over a crime scene. Let me give you a very important piece of advice, eh? Never marry the ones you save.
Tell me about the victim's husband, Johnny.
He used to work for a private military company, Bell Tower. He's been arrested for all sorts of things in the past. Now, don't get me wrong. I believe in evidence. But I also believe in playing the odds. 9 times out of 10, the husband did it.
Why are your superiors so eager to pin Johnny for murder? It's gotta be more than just not liking the guy.
Standard policy for guys like Johnny. The way they see it, you send a man like him into Golem City, and he's liable to go off the grid, end up with Ark or God knows who. He becomes 10 times more trouble than he's worth. But if they can charge him with something big, something like murder, well, suddenly he's no trouble at all.
Let's talk about the case.
All right, so talk.
Did the killer leave anything behind? Does anything strike you as odd?
I don't know. It's a murder, you know? Doesn't matter if you look at it sideways or upside down. It's never going to look normal.
Found a print on Angela's neck, next to the contusion marks. It's a partial, so I don't think we can match it to anything. But at least we know the killer left something, and that she was strangled.
Huh, a fingerprint. I must have missed that one. This is exactly the kind of evidence I'm talking about. No way Johnny could squirm his way out of something like that. If only we could link it to him.
Found a broken needle stuck in the victim's shoulder. The killer might have drugged Angela before killing her.
Maybe, but keep in mind she was an AUG. Don't you all have to shoot up that new pulse shit? Let's go for the obvious before jumping to any wild conclusions.
I'm assuming you know her augments were harvested. The marks on her body make it seem like the killer knew exactly what he was doing, knew exactly what he wanted.
The way you said that just now.
What about it?
The way you described the AUG removal. And before, you mentioned a broken needle in the right shoulder?
That's right.
It reminds me, you know. There was this cop, Smolinski. He used to work in this neighborhood. He had this theory about a copycat. Someone acting just like a dead killer named, Svobotka.
You think there's a connection to another case?
I don't know yet. But I remember him mentioning something about needles and og removal. Smolinski died in the police station bombing. Whatever files he had would have been moved into temp storage, across the street from the bombed-out station. Who knows? Maybe it's nothing.
Alright.
I have what I need for now. I should go.
That's fine by me.
Huh. Well, once again, I'm gonna leave you guys on a bit of a cliffhanger as to who the murderer actually is. So, this has been Puppet from the Caterpillar Gaming Channel.
And Painter from the Echoing Flame, who hasn't.
And I am signing off. Bye.